Canada. I am just Jen YouTube channel here in Canada, Vancouver, Canada Day. So yeah, I have been a little MIA for a few days. I needed to chill, take some me time to cope with all the things that keep coming my way that holds me back, these hurdles that I can never seem to get over by finding my team, my groupies, my followers, my fans, my crew to build future productions and my other ongoing projects. So now I'm back. I'm going to spend the day out with people, wandering around. I'm in the North Shore, North Van, Lonsdale Quay, Seabus, ride over because I can't do a regular boat ride somewhere at a feasible price because they have pretty much ruined everything everywhere. It's all about tourism and big spending. So the update is that all the scanned pages for 8 Mile 2 is done. It's all done. Now it's just about cropping all the pages to make sure they're all the same size to make into books. I have contacted and signed up for some free 1-hour sessions with the Women's Enterprise here in Vancouver to get some help in directing me on how I can feasibly get these projects for the deadline of the upcoming Emerge event done on time, so I have some stuff to sell and share and mail off to people. So that's all good part of the course, but I'm always tight on the budget. Just can't figure out how to float the self-employment stuff with all the skills I have to get the right amount of clientele. I mean, I'll get people that'll respond to the ads and then they'll call and talk my ear off, and talking my ear off doesn't pay me. And it doesn't solve their needs for their kids' swimming lessons, special needs for respite with their kids on the spectrum, whatever. Actual action does that, right? Getting some work, thinking I'm going to have a promise of 6 hours a week, and then I get one shift, and then I don't hear back from them, and I don't get the other shifts that I need, and then I have to keep switching for more. So it gets frustrating wondering, how it's all going to work out. And then I find out about what happened with Vocal. So here's what happened with the people that invested in Vocal, is that they signed on to do their Q10, their audit with a company where they had one person from that company they had in mind to do their audit. And they signed a contract that said they have to be with that company for a set period of time. And that person that they wanted to do their audit left the company because there was conflict within the company and that really good person that worked there. So he said, I'm out. And then they were stuck waiting out that contract period because there was no one else good enough that could finish the Q10. So it just sat there. And then the minute that was done, he announced that that's what happened. And then they had to refile with a new company, had to step down a bit from where they were on the stocks, and that reduces their leverage and their earnings, and that's why it showed a drop in value because the Q10 hasn't been filed. But now that's been filed with the new company, and hopefully that's done within 90 days because I guess most of it was already done and in order and just waiting for finalization. And so that means I have to wait another 3 months for an investment that I should be able to live comfortably with financially so I can travel around and do what I do and what I need to do. And it's hard building a production company when you have this old system where everybody who's famous that would be friends with me and like me, if they could get near me, all saying the same thing around the system that they're dependent on, where it's like, I have an agent, get an agent, need an agent. But I'm like, why? What are you paying them to do for you? So I live without being able to have access to people that if I was rich enough, I could get near enough to for them to know me and know the work, because I won't bow to that system when I'm old enough to be beyond that. So I have to, struggle my way through the whole thing, figuring all of that out. That being said, I also did some research on keeping the guarantee on the application where I got the funding to do a theater production, where I found a list of places that are nonprofit where people volunteer and pretty much do acting for like nothing to get just their portfolio going, get the experience and get their IMDb accounts and their ACTRA accounts going. So I will look at that idea for putting on 8 Mile 2 or a bottle of Merlot and a first date. You've got Mail 2, and maybe even the Smallville movie book 1. So that some theater is being done by other people, so that helps get me out there in the roster, in the system, which may attract a group of the right people. And then there's my Superwoman fiasco with the Ben Affleck version of him playing Batman. And the little girl I have, who's no longer so little, she's finished grade 9 and 14, whose father literally is Bruce Wayne, whose natural right from birth has been the blessing of being that daughter, the only child of Batman that has been hidden from the world, because it's a story I can't tell without the actor. But again, when you post stuff on their public pages, that doesn't mean they're going to read it or respond. And if they do, sometimes all they do is just respond with a like or a heart, and it never goes any further than that. Then there's the other movie, The Accountant's Wife, where I have stuff to prove that I am naturally the person, where there being a continuation to that story. There's a reason in my personal life that I required his character in that story to be in my life, and what made me be blessed with the answers, the proof that if I could show him that proof, he'd be like, oh, yeah, well, I guess it is you and we should do this. I can't even reach Casey Affleck or Matt Damon just off the cuff on a random friendly post on Twitter or Facebook or something where we connect, and, it's just about being friends and who you know and being real at a real level where you can see that I'm a good person to know and be friendly with. So I just keep telling my story here, working on building my shorts to get them to a point where I have over 2,564 views, which will hopefully get me to a creator status where that ongoing income and support will come into place by people who are fans of everything I'm working on doing and what's coming up. So it's not all complete hopeless loss, it's just slow and steady wins the race type thing. So today I'm like, okay, I'm leaving the house, going out, spending my day around people. Over here in the north, there's some sort of performances of stuff going on until 4, and then there's really beautiful long bus rides to take to find all kinds of parks that exist on this side. I want to try to spend as much time I can on this side, do some theater on this side, and see if I can find some work with my peer support worker stuff, a group home, since I can't just start my own out of the blue. But yeah, all the work is heading in the right direction. I have the meeting coming up with Donna Spencer, and the publication's going to get done, and other business courses I'm getting for free are all going to happen, so things will continue to move forward, and it will be all right. And I have 2 new .coms to put up after I finish fixing the Future Productions website. And one of the website for women, so it'll be vocaldiva.org for female writers and Christian community of writers of women, so we can stop being shut down whenever we write stuff that talks about God, our faith, our belief. I'm not talking about a website where people go there to preach and quote scripture and teach lessons. I'm talking about people just being real, living in the world, being able to share their experiences and what they know and understand is real and true, and being able to put their work up without being forced to accommodate other people's structures. I think it's going to be extremely successful, and I look forward to finding women to do all of that with. And if you're interested in that, please subscribe below, follow, contact me, follow the links to other videos to all of my other social media stuff, like the vocal media page. And you'll find all my emails and other contacts, and reach out to me at Future Productions online at gmail.com. Or the writer1 at gmail.com, or Jennifer_Cooley1 at yahoo.com. Anyway, you can also mail me stuff. I'm not afraid to get mail. I do accept unsolicited material, and I am looking for intern and people willing to learn how to make me money so that they can earn money, because I have lots of money that is there in all of my work for them to find a way for me to earn while I'm busy trying to finish other stuff and do other things, which is kind of part of my problem, is because I don't have 8 arms like an octopus, so I just can't do it all alone. So I'm going to go take the edge off today, throw back a couple of drinks, and live off my combination of medications and effects, and sort of just take it easy today, enjoy the sunlight. So that's my thing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. Thanks for your support. And keep coming back for more updates because there's lots to come. Peace out, everyone. Signing off from the North Shore. And whatever happens, if there's some good stuff to share performance-wise, I will post up little bits for that too. Bye for now. Thanks for watching Not TV Canada. Superwoman signing out.